year. It is a new as my seashells, but same old, addicted to ASMR. I mean, are we ever gonna just not watch 4 to 5 ASMR videos a day? Probably not. I need it, you need it, we need it. So, of course, I'm going to be starting off this year strong with an ASMR for charity video. We are continuing this series into the new year, and I am very excited about it. We've raised so much money, thousands of dollars for different charities, so you guys should be so proud, my seashells. We've been doing this series for 3 years now, I want to say, and I mean, it's just amazing. Just by watching me tip tap and whisper, we are helping so many people. So if you don't know what this series is, because you are new to my channel, welcome. Happy New Year. My name is Ocean, and ASMR for Charity is where I pick a new charity every month and I do a dedicated video to it. And all of the money that this video makes throughout the month of January goes towards said charity, okay? And I always get asked, how can we raise more money? And that is by commenting, liking, clicking on the ads, watching the ads. That always helps, really interacting with the ads so that advertisers pay more. Now, without further ado, this month's charity is Canadian Alzheimer's Society. Now my laptop is over there, but I tried to memorize. So basically, with the donation, it's going to go towards groundbreaking research for Alzheimer's, and it's also going to go towards families that are affected by dementia and caregivers, and just help with the treatments and facilities of these patients, and towards the research as well. But I will have the link in the description box if you want to read more about it from their website, or donate yourself. I personally don't have anyone in my family as of right now who have Alzheimer's, because my grandparents are quite young. They're like in their 60s still. But my boyfriend's grandma has Alzheimer's, so that's how I thought of this charity to start off the new year. And I've also been doing a lot of research myself into different foods and whatnot that may affect the likelihood of Alzheimer's. So I've just been recently into the whole educating myself more on it, so I thought, why not do a charity about it? So yeah, I hope you all like the charity, and without further ado, it is time to get into this actual video, which is going to be some positive affirmations for the new year, my seashells. Oh, and also, please feel free to leave any comments in the description box. Not in the description box, that's my job. In the comment section for video requests for the new year, even new series requests. I mean, I have a ton of series on my channel, but you can never have too many, so leave any in the comments that you would like. Okay, well, I know that last year may have been tough for you. It was tough on a lot of us, and although I had many ups, I also had many downs that I hid from a lot of people, specifically with my ED, and it was a tough year that, we can close the chapter on, and we can focus on how much better this year is going to be for us, okay? I think that sometimes we can put a lot of pressure on ourselves, though, it's a new year, a new me, I'm going to be so much better at XYZ. Okay, Dr. Seuss. Look at me rhyming away. No, but we can put so much pressure on ourselves to, I'm going to start working out every day, or I'm going to start eating healthier, I'm going to start working on that project that I've put aside for so long. It's important to remember that, unfortunately, problems can follow us into the new year. It's not like everything disappears January 1st. And, even me, I'm like, I'm going to be so much better this year with my recovery and eating and all of that. But I don't like putting that much pressure on myself. yourself is so important, but please don't overwhelm yourself, and please do not put too much pressure on yourselves, my seashells. I am definitely someone who does that. I will work myself into the ground, and I really did that last year too. And you just have to remember that you need to be gentle with yourself, okay? We are all delicate and fragile, you know, humans are, and you have to be patient with yourself, and you can set a goal for the new year, but you don't have to accomplish it within the first 3 weeks of January. You have the whole year to, you know, work on things that you may still be working on from years or months ago. You don't have to put so much pressure on yourself, okay? Just please remember that. But switching gears a little bit, it is going to be a very positive year for us. I feel it, my seashells. 2024 is our year, okay? I know that we've had some bumps in the road, and that's not to say we won't have any bumps in 2024, but I really feel like this is our year to just heal ourselves and take a big step forward in whatever has been maybe dragging us down or holding us back. This is going to be our year to just feel so proud of ourselves. I want you to just feel so proud of yourself this year and everything that you have, you know, accomplished and come through, and just you know, I mean, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. I don't know what each and every one of you have gone through last year, but even just reading some of your comments, like, I want you all to remember just how strong you are, and that you are just, you're amazing, and you're working through so many things, my seashells, and I love reading your comments, and us supporting one another. It really is just such a beautiful community that we've created on my channel, and I'm proud of you for everything that you've accomplished and gone through. It's really just so amazing, and I cannot cry right now. I don't even have any water or anything to like clear my throat, so get it together, Ocean. Okay. Let's see, what are some positive affirmations for this year so that we don't cry? I get so emotional, my seashells. I mean, I am a Pisces, so it makes sense. I want you to know that this year you are loved, you are appreciated, and I'm proud of you. There's going to be so much love in your life this year, so much love and light and accomplishment. Maybe this is the year that you finally finish crocheting that blanket that is so hard to finish. I mean, I have a rug that I've been working on for over a year now, and I still haven't made it. It's like this big. It's the smallest little bathroom rug, and I still haven't finished it. This is the year to maybe finish that artsy project that we've put off because things get in the way, but take time for yourself this year, my seashells, to do self-care and do self-love and do those projects that make you happy and really is so beautiful and so peaceful. So you don't have to do everything that you might traditionally think has to be done like that, like going to ballet classes and having an instructor yell at you. You can do it in your own way, you know. You can try pottery classes, but maybe just do it with a friend. You don't have to, you know, do everything by yourself either. And that's an important thing that I want you to remember for this year too, is that you're not by yourself, you're not alone. All of us seashells are a big family. There's a very strong relationship I have with you guys. I'm so close to you, my seashells. I mean, I really only have like one friend, so you guys are all my friends. And you know, you don't have to fight things alone. It's okay to ask for help. It is okay to say, I need to take a step back from this, or I can't do this without talking to someone. You know, I need a shoulder to cry on. I need some support. It's okay to ask for that and need that. That is totally normal, and it is okay. It is brave to ask for help, and you are always allowed to ask for help. You should never feel guilty for that. It's something I really struggle with, always listen to like slow, sad songs on the way home from running errands, and it would always make me just so sad at night, and I would get panic attacks and not be able to sleep, and it was really bad. And I was like, why am I doing this to myself? Like, what if I just listen to upbeat music or a podcast and see how that changes things? And it's those little changes that might be hard at first and you might not even recognize that do make such a huge difference in your life, my seashells, and just having a positive turnaround to everything. So I don't know, I'm not really sure if this is necessarily a positive affirmations video. I think it is in some way, but I think it's mostly just sharing my advice and my tidbits. I mean, I'm not a therapist, and I'm definitely not a motivational speaker by any means, my goodness, but I'm human like all of you, my seashells. I'm a seashell myself, and yeah, it's just sometimes I think we can idolize the people that we watch or that we see on the internet. I do it all the time and compare myself, but I'm just like all of you, so please never idolize me. I have so many struggles as well, and you know, we're all in it together, just like High School Musical style. Okay, well, I feel like I've rambled enough. I'm overhearing my own voice. I hope it was good, my seashells, my little advice for the new year. I'm excited for us for this new year, and I have some fun travels planned, and I'm even hoping to move, a really big move, like across the world move, I'm hoping. So I'm not setting anything in stone, but I'm putting it out there in the universe that I hope I have some big transitions in my life this year, big 23, and yeah, I'm excited for this year. I'm going to really try and stay positive and work on myself too. So, we can do it, my seashells. We will work on being the best version of ourselves and healthiest version. Mental health is key. Okay, I love you all so much. Happy New Year, my beautiful seashells. We had such an amazing year of ASMR together. So many fun role plays, and I can't wait to come up with